Me again. Got, crazy stuff on my mind. You can think I'm crazy. It's fine. I understand, right? If I'm to look at what I'm saying from someone else's point of view, then obviously I do look and sound crazy. It's fine, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, just let me know or whatever, or you don't have to watch my stuff. It's fine. But about me being the Antichrist. Obviously, I've said it 100 times, my mother, her last name is Vickers, right? And that means to be the vicar of, the church or whatever. Or, the person in place of Jesus. That's what that means. And her birthday was the third day of the third month. And my birthday is the sixth day of the year. And my father's birthday is the sixth day of the year. And the day my mother died was the sixth day of the year in 2021. The same day that Epiphany turned into insurrection. I can keep going. January 6th is the birthday of Jesus. Even if it wasn't his physical birthday, it was the day that he became who he became because he was baptized on that day by John the Baptist, right? It's quite the predicament. And my firstborn daughter, I named her middle name Lilith. I don't know why. I didn't think about it at the time or anything, or I didn't really know the Bible back then either. It's only been since around 2020 that I actually started paying attention to it. So even back in 2005 when I met Satan, or God, whatever that was, I didn't know, there was no context for me to understand what happened to me, or who potentially that giant dragon monster was, right? So my point is I'm sure most of you have seen the statue in the Vatican. I'm pretty sure it's in St. Peter's Basilica. Weird thing too is St. Peter, right? He was the first pope, right? Well, technically he was the first vicar of Christ, right? Because Jesus told him, "Look after my sheep while I'm gone," right? And that was the context that he was saying it, and it wasn't his actual sheep. He meant the people who follow him. And you know, it makes sense to me anyway. And like when you go to St. Peter's Basilica, like it's the statue of Jesus there. He's, you know, it's like he's okay. The artist description of it is Jesus coming out, Jesus being reborn through a nuclear explosion. But when I look at it, okay, I see myself when I left my body and I met with the giant dragon inside the sun. Right? Like, even all the weird stuff that's like shrapnel, pretty much, like all around the statue of the Christ there, that is the lava, like the lava fire of the sun that I broke through. I broke through the bottom of the sun, and I was floating there before the giant dragon. And he knew who I was, right? He knew my first name, at least. You know, they say the J wasn't even in the languages back then. Like, his name isn't Jesus, the original, I mean, not me. I guess I'm like a recreation. I don't know. Times just come back around full circle, I guess. I'm just saying, like, if this is me, like, maybe his name was Stephen back then too. You know, because like when you look up the meaning of my names, like Stephen means the one crowned with a wreath. And a wreath is a ring of twigs, branches, even thorns. So, you know, and my name, Isidore, is the gift of Isis. You know, you can think about, well, who's Isis? Like, Isis is the mother of Horus, which is equal to the Virgin Mary. In I Pet Goat 2, that's Isis, with the halo around her head, wearing the black veil, holding the black substance in her hand, crying over her son with the darkened right eye. I don't know if you guys all, you know, understand the things I say or whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm just saying, like, that statue, my point of this video is that statue. Like, really look at it. Like, if you get a chance, look up close, look at his face, okay? In fact, just look at any painting, okay? Like, it's me. It's not, you see what I'm saying? Like, in the Bible it says, do not make any image of the Father or the Son, right? It says, do not pray to false idols. Do not eat things sacrificed to false idols. Like, it says all these things for a reason, right? And the fact that the Catholics don't do this, they do the opposite, right? They show you what Jesus Christ looks like, right? It's because they want you to know what he looks like, so when he comes back, quote unquote, you'll know who he is, right? Right? Like, the name Jesus, right? Like, it's not from any language, you know? Like in the Quran, his name is Isa, I-S-A. Right? It kind of sounds like Jesus, I guess, if you say it fast. Isa, Jesus, Zeus. You know, it's all very similar. It's all the same, right? Like, if it was up to me, I would definitely not go through with all this stuff, right? Like, I mean, if it was up to me, the whole world wouldn't be worshiping me, right? Like for one, if I was him, I would, like, straight up tell the world, I'm not God, right? If anything, I'm the one closest to God. So you should worship him, the one that's above me, the one that's more powerful, the one that's all powerful, right? You know, the whole Catholicism thing is completely backwards, you know, and I feel really bad for everybody that's like, you know, worshiping Satan unknowing. It's also creepy when I think about it, like, what if when I did leave my body and go into the sun, what if that in itself was just me witnessing my own future? And I have to get eaten by the snake, right? That's by the dragon. That's my destiny as a Christ, right? Because that's what Christ means, is the one who's sacrificed for all, right? You know, like when I think about like what happens in the book of Revelation, right? Like it says that the man of 666, he is given power by the dragon, right? So the dragon is not going to give him power unless he is worshiping the dragon, right? Or maybe not. If the dragon can confuse him enough to where he thinks that the dragon is God himself, then I guess the man of 666 would have no choice but to worship him, right? Like, if I'm this person, right, like I believe in the Father in heaven, I believe in Jesus as his son, and I believe that Satan is a giant dragon, just like most of the fallen angels are dragon-like. I can see them, right? Like, I mean, I can film them in the sky, like, whatever. It's not a big deal to me anymore. I mean, it's happened so often in the last 2 or 3 years that it's just like, I can go outside on a clear day, wait 5 minutes, and the dragon will show his face to me. Like, every time. So it's, you know, it's not like I'm doing anything to cause this. It's just happening. You know, I'm not doing any particular sins or rituals or anything like that. I'm a normal person. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm paying my bills. You know, I work my ass off. I don't even know how I make all these videos. When I look back at my channel and realize I've made over 700 and something videos, and a lot of them I don't even remember making them. It's almost like it never happened and I'm watching it for the first time, kind of a thing. And it's like a lot of times I'm blown away by the stuff that I was talking about and I was pointing out that nobody else that I know of has pointed out. And like, it's like it gets me thinking, like, maybe I am this person. And it's like, if I am this person, and it's like, am I supposed to do these things that, you know, is destined that it's going to happen? Should I be trying to do these things? Or is it just going to happen? Right? Because if I actively try to stop things from happening, I don't think that's really going to work, right? Because, I mean, Jesus went into the future, saw it as it is, and then came back to tell John in the spirit, right? So it's difficult for me to understand, you know, like, do I just keep living my life, you know, as a crazy person? Like, half my mind is a normal human with a job and children and worries and all that stuff, and the other half is worrying about all the other things, the demonic stalking, the demonic possession, the crazy coincidences around every corner. You know, I keep just living like this and see what happens, because it doesn't seem like I can do anything other than what I'm doing already. Like, I pray to Jesus, I ask him for help, I ask him to please make this not be me, you know, please ask the Father on your behalf to spare me this cup, you know, all that stuff. I just, I don't think it does any help, right? It's, nothing works, nothing. I can still film myself in the shadows, and I'm still not me. There's still other things that are in me or making up me. I'm not really sure. You know, just reminding you guys, like, yeah, I'm a functioning crazy person, I guess, because, you know, like, what sane person would say that they're Jesus Christ? So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep moving forward, and, you know, I haven't been making as many videos because over the holidays it was extremely busy at work. Like, I was working, you know, 110 hours every 2 weeks, so it was more difficult. Plus, I was sick. I got a cold on Christmas Day. I was out in the fog taking videos, and I'm pretty sure that caused me to get sick. And I was sick for like a week, but it should. Oh, and I bought a PS5, you know, to get my mind off of all this craziness. I've been playing the game Ark, ironically. Yeah, but other than that, you know, I'll still keep making videos. You know, just keep doing what I'm doing.